As you've seen from the title that I put up, this is the Rochobby Jeep. They can't call it a Jeep, I think, for what do you call it, copyright and all of that. But anyway, it is a World War Two American Army Jeep. And you would have seen, if you're watching this, you would have watched all the other videos of them running and people doing them up and whatever. But it really is a truly amazing model. At the time that I got this, which is 2021 January, elite models in Sittingbourne in Kent were doing this model for a little bit over £300. I think the postage was on top, and the canvas top was, as you'll know, that comes as an extra, about 20 quid. But I think that it sets it off. Done no modifications to it, but there's a couple of things that I found out that has never been spoken about. So I'll cover those, but they're just two minor things. But going round, you've got like a NATO tow hitch. Um, all the straps are made out of a material, truly amazing. Now, in the bump about it, it says it's a 2S or 3S model. Um, and I can't show you it running because it came with, I think, the XT60 connection, and the batteries I have, I've got a couple of 3Ss, and they have a Dean's connection. So I can't show it running at the moment. I'm waiting for like a little adapter for it. And I would suggest, unless you know about sizes, to run this on um, 2S. And the reason being is this. Well, certainly for me anyway, is 3S battery doesn't fit in a tray. But mine don't. You may find so. It, if you put it that way, it won't fit in a model at all. The top won't go down. It will if you put it in that way, and you've got to push it down a little bit. Put it even around the right way. But you can. It just doesn't. It's a tad too big, right? And these are Zop lipos. So I say if you put it in that way, and push it in, you can get it. But I'll get some 2S batteries. Um, so that's that. Yeah, Zop lipo batteries. It's upside down. But that's what I use on my other crawler. I don't know that you could call this a crawler or not. It's more of a trail, um, but it's detailed so well. Now, one of the things that I came across is, I don't know if I can get in there. Um, where are we? Where are we? Where are we? There we are. Um, you've got this jumper for lipos or NICADs. Okay, that's there. But then you've got another jumper for forward, brake, reverse, and all of that. That I thought was missing, but in fact the model doesn't come with it. I phoned up the model shop I got it from, which was posted. They're online, and they checked with another model or two other models that I had in the shop. One was being repaired. Apparently, someone drove their model off of a table, um, and it doesn't come with that jumper. So by default, it has a brake, um, which for me that's not a problem, and a jumper from another model will go in there if you want to change it. Now the other thing, and I looked in the instructions and everything, and it showed it in the instructions, is this has I believe what's called a four-link suspension. And just turn it over. So here you see on the rear you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Um, Now then, I was looking in the instructions because on the front it's only 3 link. Now, if you've been into models, and I haven't had a RC car for 30 years, and just getting back into it, and I looked all in the instructions, and the link that should be here, well, it just wasn't. And it should go out. What one was it? I think there's even space. Anyway, it should go here and up to here. It shows it in the instructions, in your spare parts bit and whatever. And I thought, at quality control, it's been missed out. It's wrong. Again, phoned the model shop, said there's a bit missing and whatever. Could they send it? And they checked on one model they were repairing and a brand new model that they had, and it's made not there. So the guys had a look, and it's not there because it has a panhard rod or whatever. I think that's the right word. I'm just trying to get in here, which is up in here. It's here, and because it has that, it hasn't got the link on here. So no one else has shown this that I can see about that missing. Maybe it's just because most people would know, but say I'm fairly new to the hobby. Certainly to say, I started off with Tamiya models, and it was a case of if a model was ready to run, then it wasn't a proper RC model. For me, it was a toy. And so 30 years ago, if you wanted a proper model, proper RC model, like my aeroplanes and boats and everything else, if it came ready to run, it was a toy. So when I first started looking at this, well, ready to run models, they're just toys. You're looking too further. Obviously not. People just don't really build models, or a lot of people. But this comes, it's super detailed, and I absolutely love it. And the stuff that people have done to them is just amazing. You've got all the proper sort of labels in there, and there's a speedo and all that good stuff. I just love it. But those two things no one mentions about. So if you bought the model and you're looking at that, it's not a problem. It came. It's even got, excuse my fingers, rear view mirror. I haven't put the windscreen wipers on yet. I want to do a little bit of detailed painting on it, but it's super detailed. And just love it. But no one's ever mentioned that. Oh, it hasn't. Got these bits that are not there. It's not a problem. They're not meant to be there. So that's it. If it's been a while since I posted anything, I've got my other 1/10 scale model, and I haven't been out for a little while. It's just too bloody cold for me. So that is why there's been no content. But as soon as I get the adapter and get this running, I'll do a little run video of what it's like. But as people know, the lights work and all that. The bonnet lifts up, and you've got some engine detailing and that. It's just for the price. For the price, I've noticed is going up. This model was under. You could have got this a few months ago for less than £300. Now I believe that the place I got it from, Elite Models, which is also, it goes under another name as well. I can't remember what it was, Model something. I believe now it's £336. I've seen it for £360, but I've also seen it for £400. So whether it's to do with the lockdown stuff and people buying models for something to do, so the price is going up. And just look at this sound. It's so yeah, whether it's the price that's going up or whatever, I don't, because of lockdown, I don't know. It's a great model, it really is. Straight out of the box. The tyres, they've got a lovely soft compound feel to them, and the weight of the model actually, as you can see, it flattens out the bottom of the tyre nicely. Go to the front. It's weighted right, the compound's right. It's just really nice. So I'm really looking forward to getting this out and running it. But it's almost too good. As a static model, sat on a shelf, it's just brilliant. And with some extra detailing, which I'm going to end up doing at some point, could it become a shelf queen? I don't know. It says all the electrics are waterproof. I'm not going to put that to the test. Let other people. I haven't got loads of models. My next model I'm hoping is going to be another military model, hopefully, but we'll see. See what happens. That'll be in a couple of months or so. No, a bit longer than that. But it's just a great model. Anyway, I just wanted to point out those two things, that if you think those missing, that jumper thing and that link for the suspension, they're not missing. They were never there in the first place, although in the instructions it shows it all. As spare parts, they're not there. The model shop, Elite Models, really helpful, brilliant people. Get your model there. It's the cheapest place I found, and the service is really good. I got next day delivery in that. So that was really good. But this is just so cool. The other thing a little bit disappointed with, and I will do that, and people have done it, is the lights. Although these are see-through and whatever, and you can put lights in them, and the rear light here, they're not in there, which is a real shame. It would have been nice had they have put some lights in there, but I can deal with that. It gives me something to do. But just truly, the amount of detail that has gone into it, and you can either leave it as it is because it looks really good, or as I said, paint in some details, add some bits to it or whatever, and it's even better. Or totally respray it. People have done that. It's your model. You do what you like with it. It's a fun hobby, and that's what it's all about. So you do whatever you want with your model to make it how you want. Anyway, thanks for watching. As always, comment if you feel you want to, and hopefully you'll get one as well, because they really are just a superb, I think, straight out of the box. An absolutely superb and detailed model. Just brilliant. Anyway, thanks again for watching. Take care, and I'll see you next time.